Okay, before starting the speech class, how many of you knew the details that go on when you're talking to another person? I personally know that we usually leave technical things out of our conversations. And in fact, I never realized that an everyday conversation has many, many parts. And I never paid attention to the listening and responding that is involved in my own conversations. And I know that just like me, there are so many more people that give no importance to the listening and responding of their everyday conversations. So in today's speech, we will review the details of careful listening and responding. And then we will talk about how not only paying attention, but also replying affects our conversations very deeply. And then I will explain how important these two become. To begin, I will describe listening and how important it is. So how we listen is composed of multiple parts, and it's very complex. According to the textbook Communication Principles of a Lifetime, to page 107, it's 5th edition of 2013 by B.V. Stephen A., Susan J. B.V., and Dinah K. I.V. Listening is a complex of receiving, constructing, meaning, form, and responding to verbal and nonverbal messages, which involves selecting, attending, and understanding, remembering, and responding. So additionally to proper listening, there are many different listening styles and listening barriers that come with that part of communication. So it's important to listen properly, especially when dealing with crucial information. For example, in my classes, some of my professors tell us what they want, but they don't give us a syllabus. So in that case, it's very important that we know what's going on in the class. So we must listen, and it's very crucial for that part of class. So in addition to listening, we have to respond to others when we're communicating with them. And to give good responses, we must understand the action of responding. Responding in a conversation, just like listening, is very complicated, and it's made of many parts. According to the textbook, page 109 states that responding as part of communication is a transactive process, not a one-way linear one. So when talking to others, we need to make sure the message we're receiving is the same as what people are trying to tell us. Because misunderstanding what they're trying to tell us can have very negative impacts in our relationships and even in our professional lives. Our thoughts and conversations are expressed in how we respond to other people. So through this method, we can all potentially benefit our relationships. In fact, in my own previous instances, I have saved myself from arguing with family and friends by clarifying what they were trying to say that was not the same as what I was receiving. So then with responding empathetically and paraphrasing what we think people are saying, we can clarify the meanings behind their words. Listening and responding is important when it comes to an everyday conversation, and also when it comes to saving relationships and professional relations. So both, in conclusion, listening and responding are very significant in our lives, and they shape the way others think of us. Listening is a detailed and difficult thing to understand, but it is very important when it comes to communication. It helps us understand what others are saying, and in addition, listening, responding is another very important aspect of communication. And that responding enables us to clarify the problems in our relationships or professions. And we need to leave our biases and egotistical options behind. So today, after my speech, when you walk out of this room, pay attention to what people talk to you and respond to them sympathetically in order to keep relationships running smoothly.